quiet as a phantom, sneaking like a frightened mouse.
Cables wrapping around my ankles in the basement gloom. Every single memory is blooming in this claustrophobic room. I try to pull away, but snap the fragile fibers in my mind, leaving every trace of ordinary sanity behind. Digging through the topsoil, reaching for the underground, where the voices of the ancestors can safely resound. Yeah. Generations buried deep beneath the cobblestone. Flesh decays away, but leaves the story in the bone. Jah planted us firmly inside this labyrinth of dirt, to ground us deeply when the wicked surface brings us hurt. Oh, twisting and turning, we navigate the maze, lost inside the thicket for 100 million days. Knotted up together, impossible to part, an underground connection flowing right into the heart. Oh, we are caught inside these tangled roots, bearing the weight of such heavy, bitter fruits. We try to walk away, but we are anchored in the mud. The earth is drinking up the sorrow in our blood. Yeah, these tangled roots are holding us in place. A complicated history we finally embrace. The hurricane is blowing violently above the canopy, but down below the surface is our secret sanctuary. Tribes are joining hands across the subterranean expanse, engaging in a silent, slow, and ancient spiritual dance. No tractor and no bulldozer can sever what we grew, a network of survival carrying us safely through. My fingernails are broken, scratching at the wooden floor. I am not that isolated teenager I was before, realizing that this web of vines is actually my shield, a fortress of flora in a devastated battlefield. I thought I was a captive, but I'm basically a queen, thriving in a messy garden that remains unseen. Twisting and turning, we navigate the maze, lost inside the thicket for 100 million days. Knotted up together, impossible to part, an underground connection flowing right into the heart. Oh, we are caught inside these tangled roots, bearing the weight of such heavy, bitter fruits. We try to walk away, but we are anchored in the mud. The earth is drinking up the sorrow in our blood. Yeah, these tangled roots are holding us in place. A complicated history we finally embrace. Hold tight to the anchor, grip the creeping vine. Your heritage and my history miraculously intertwined. We are the flora, we are the resilient weed, growing from a microscopic overlooked seed. Let the branches intertwine, let the forest grow down into the beautiful and messy depths below. Grip tight, hold fast, tangled up, built to last. Pull the weed, feel the soil. Oh, yeah. Oh, we are caught inside these tangled roots, bearing the weight of such heavy, bitter fruits. We
the cable is unplugged. By this invisible frequency, I am tightly, warmly hugged. The speakers are completely busted, but the floorboards sway. A pantomime performance at the ending of the day. My muscles are twitching to a totally inaudible beat, moving like a phantom through the deserted midnight street.
The vibration travels entirely through the solid ground, a telepathic rhythm requiring absolutely no sound.
Jack transmits the music directly into the central spine. Oh, a completely internal and spiritual type of design.
We are communicating through the language of kinetic grace, dancing in the vacuum of a quiet,
empty space. Hush the noisy universe, turn the dial to zero, become your own internal choreographic hero. The energy is deafening despite the lack of noise, a supernatural balance of movement and poise.
we are locked into this powerful silent groove. You do not need to hear
A single thing to simply move.
a completely internal wavelength,
Carrying us along,
singing
singing a spectacular, unvoiced, imaginary song.
oh, oh.
Oh, the silent groove is a deeply personal translation, an underground mute and spectacular vibration.
The deafening quiet is actually incredibly profound when you rely completely on the feeling, not the sound.
Synchronizing footsteps without saying a single word, following a melody that nobody else has ever heard. The physical sensation dictates exactly where we steer, overcoming the reliance on the human fragile ear. I close my eyes tightly and imagine the tambourine, the most vivid, colorful concert that I have ever seen. I am lip-syncing the lyrics to a non-existent track. There is absolutely nothing holding my body back. The rhythmic intuition is flawlessly guiding my hip, taking an extraordinary, completely noiseless trip. Hush the noisy universe, turn the dial to zero, become your own internal choreographic hero. The energy is deafening despite the lack of noise, a supernatural balance of movement and poise. We are locked into this powerful silent groove.
Oh,
You do not need to hear a single thing to simply move.
a completely internal wavelength,
Carrying us along, singing a spectacular, unvoiced, imaginary song.
oh, oh.
Oh, the silent groove is a deeply personal translation, an underground mute and spectacular vibration.
Feel it in the marrow, let the invisible current flow.
You already know exactly which direction you should go. The acoustics of the soul do not require an amplifier. You can generate your own internal rhythmic fire. Let the pantomime continue, let the shadow dance. Surrender your body to the soundless heavy trance. Shh, just move, no words, silent. We are locked into this powerful silent groove.
Whoa, you do not need to hear
A single thing to simply move. A completely internal wavelength, carrying us along, molecular vibration. Keep swaying, don't speak. The quiet is what we seek. Invisible pulse, hidden beat, dancing softly on the street. Trying to sever all these complicated rules. You tell me patience is a virtue for the weak, but I've been shouting till my vocal cords are bleak. This town is choking on its own toxic debris. I need to break away and finally just breathe.
Listen to the rhythm pounding in the street. Jah provides the fire, we provide the heat. Babylon is falling, crumbling in the dark. We only need a single solitary spark. The oppressor tries to lock us in a cage, but they cannot contain this righteous holy rage. Hold steady, don't let the shadows win. We fight the battle outside and within. Keep pushing forward through the blinding rain. We will not let our struggles be in vain.
Oh, this rebel heart is beating like a drum, waiting for the righteous morning light to come. No chains can bind the spirit when it flies. We watch the smoke ascend into the sky. Yeah, this rebel heart will never be subdued. We bring the revolution, fierce and absolute. Oh,
We plant the seeds of justice in the soil and reap the sweet reward of honest toil. They try to buy our silence with their gold, but truth is not a commodity to be sold. Stand up, my brothers, let the trumpet blow. This is the only destiny we know.
I'm tearing off the bandages they wrapped around my eyes, seeing through their painted, sugar-coated lies. I won't surrender to the quiet anymore. I'm kicking down the hinges of their iron door. Adrenaline is rushing, taking full control. I'm putting every fragment of my fractured soul.
Hold steady, don't let the shadows win. We fight the battle outside and within. Keep pushing forward through the blinding rain. We will not let our struggles be in vain.
Oh, this rebel heart is beating like a drum, waiting for the righteous morning light to come. No chains can bind the spirit when it flies. We watch the smoke ascend into the sky. Yeah, this rebel heart will never be subdued. We bring the revolution, fierce and absolute. Oh,
Tall, defy the gravity of pain. Wash away the sorrow, break the heavy chain. Never give an inch, never compromise. Keep the burning focus in your weary eyes. The future is a canvas, waiting for the pain. No longer playing victim, no longer the same. Beat, beat, beat. Can you feel the pulse? Rebel, rebel. Wake up.
oh, this rebel heart is beating like a drum, waiting for the righteous morning light to come. No chains can bind the spirit when it flies. We watch the smoke ascend into the sky. Yeah, this rebel heart will never be subdued. We bring the revolution, fierce and absolute. Oh, crowded house, quiet as a phantom, sneaking like a frightened mouse. Cables wrapping around my ankles in the basement gloom. Every single memory is blooming in this claustrophobic room. I try to pull away, but snap the fragile fibers in my mind, leaving every trace of ordinary sanity behind.
Yeah, digging through the topsoil, reaching for the underground, where the voices of the ancestors can safely resound. Generations buried deep beneath the cobblestone. Flesh decays away, but leaves a story in the bone. Jah planted us firmly inside this labyrinth of dirt, to ground us deeply when the wicked surface brings us hurt.
Twisting and turning, we navigate the maze, lost inside the thicket for 100 million days. Knotted up together, impossible to part, an underground connection flowing right into the heart.
Oh, we are caught
Inside these tangled roots,
bearing the weight of such heavy, bitter fruits. We try to walk away, but
we are anchored in the mud. The earth is drinking up the sorrow in our blood, yeah. These tangled roots are holding us in place. A complicated history we finally embrace.
the hurricane is blowing violently above the canopy, but down below the surface is our secret sanctuary. Tribes are joining hands across the subterranean expanse, engaging in a silent, slow and ancient spiritual dance. No tractor and no bulldozer can sever what we grew, a network of survival carrying us safely through.
My fingernails are broken, scratching at the wooden floor. I am not that isolated teenager as I was before, realizing that this web of vines is actually my shield, a fortress afloor in a devastated battlefield. I thought I was a captive, but I'm basically a queen, thriving in a messy garden that remains unseen. Twisting and turning, we navigate the maze, lost inside the thicket for 100 million days. Knotted up together, impossible to part, an underground connection flowing right into the heart. Oh, we are caught inside these tangled roots,
Bearing the weight of such heavy, bitter fruits.
we try to walk away, but we are anchored in the mud.
The earth is drinking up the sorrow in our blood, yeah.
These tangled roots are holding us in place. A complicated history we finally embrace.
Hold tight to the anchor,
Grip the creeping vine,
your heritage and my history miraculously intertwined.
we are the flora,
We are the resilient weed,
growing from a microscopic overlooked seed. Let the branches intertwine,
let the forest grow.
oh, down into the beautiful.
Messy depths below.
Grip tight, hold fast, tangled up, built to last. Pull the weed, feel the soil.
Oh, we are
Caught inside these tangled roots,
bearing the weight of such heavy, bitter fruits.
we try to walk You tell me patience is a virtue for the weak, but I've been shouting till my vocal cords are bleed. This town is choking on its own toxic debris. I need to break away and finally just breathe.
Listen to the rhythm pounding in the street. Jah provides the fire, we provide the heat. Babylon is falling, crumbling in the dark. We only need a single solitary spark. The oppressor tries to lock us in a cage, but they cannot contain this righteous holy rage. Hold steady, don't let the shadows win. We fight the battle outside and within.
Keep pushing forward through the blinding rain. We will not let our struggles be in vain. Oh, this rebel heart is beating like a drum, waiting for the righteous morning light to come. No chains can bind the spirit when it flies. We watch the smoke ascend into the skies. Yeah, this rebel heart will never be subdued. We bring the revolution, fierce and absolute.
We plant the seeds of justice in the soil and reap the sweet reward of honest toil. They try to buy our silence with their gold, but truth is not a commodity to be sold. Stand up, my brothers, let the trumpet blow. This is the only destiny we know.
I'm tearing off the bandages they wrapped around my eyes, seeing through the pain, it's sugar-coated lies. I won't surrender to the quiet anymore. I'm kicking down the hinges of the iron door. Adrenaline is rushing, taking full control. I'm putting every fragment of my fractured soul.
Hold steady, don't let the shadows win. We fight the battle outside and within.
Keep pushing forward through the blinding rain. We will not let our struggles be in vain. Oh, this rebel heart is beating like a drum, waiting for the righteous morning light to come. No chains can bind the spirit when it flies. We watch the smoke ascend into the skies. Yeah, this rebel heart will never be subdued. We bring the revolution, fierce and absolute.
The gravity of pain, wash away the sorrow, break the heavy chain. Never give an inch, never compromise. Keep the burning focus in your weary eyes. The future is a canvas waiting for the pain. No longer playing victim, no longer the same. Beat, 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 beat. Can you feel the pulse?
Rebel, rebel, wake up. Into the skies. Yeah, this rebel heart will never be subdued. We bring the revolution, fierce and absolute.
Keep beating.
Rebel heart, never stop.
Marching to Zion, straight to the top.
Don't stop the heartbeat. Mascara tracing down the contours of my cheek. haven't spoken properly in almost half a week. A supernatural sadness has invaded my domain. I am absorbing everybody else's private pain. Sitting on my mattress, staring at the crystal ball, watching phantom shadows dancing wildly on the wall.
The oracle is weeping in the temple on the hill. The chalice of sorrow is impossible to fill. Visions of tomorrow bring a heaviness of mind, looking at the tragedies that plague all mankind. Jah sends a message through the droplets in the eye, a cosmic river flowing from the vast and open sky.
Salty liquid falling, pooling on the ground, making such a quiet and heartbreaking little sound. Wash away the venom, cleanse the poison well, breaking the perimeter of this emotional spell. Oh, we are crying out these misty tears, releasing all the trauma of 1,000 lonely years.
A holy precipitation
From a spiritual place, leaving glowing tracks upon a devastated face.
Yeah, these mystic tears
Contain a secret cure, making our intentions absolutely clear and pure.
The prophets read the ripples in the puddles at our feet, foreseeing all the struggles we are destined to meet. Weeping for the innocent, mourning for the lost, understanding exactly what this Babylon will cost.
Water is the messenger,
Fluid is the guide, opening the spiritual gateways incredibly wide.
the dam is finally breaking. I am letting it overflow, releasing every secret that I didn't wanna know. Catharsis is hitting me right directly in the chest, putting my incredible stoicism to the ultimate test. I am drowning in an ocean entirely of my own making. Every single defense mechanism violently shaken. Salty liquid falling, pooling on the ground, making such a quiet and heartbreaking little sound. Wash away the venom, cleanse the poison well, breaking the perimeter of this emotional spell. We are crying out these misty tears, releasing all the trauma of 1,000 lonely years.
A holy precipitation
From a spiritual place, leaving glowing tracks upon a devastated face.
Yeah, these mystic tears
Contain a secret cure, making our intentions absolutely clear and pure.
let the fountain gush.
Let the reservoir drain
There is absolute beauty
in the middle of the pain.
Don't apologize for
Don't
crying.
wipe your eyes so fast. sorrow go. The porcelain vase is lying fractured on the hardwood floor. I cannot remember what we were even arguing for. The tranquil morning coffee was abruptly pushed aside, replaced by defensive anger and ridiculous stubborn pride. We built a beautiful greenhouse out of delicate thin glass, then threw a heavy boulder just to watch the moment pass.
The treaty was negotiated under the olive tree, a temporary truce for you and a quiet moment for me. But the human ego is a volatile and fragile thing. A sudden disagreement made the aggressive alarm bells ring.
Jah offers us a garden, but we trample on the grass, allowing the precious harmony to slip away too fast.
The sudden interruption cuts directly like a jagged knife, disrupting the serene equilibrium of our daily life. The mirror is severely cracked, reflecting a divided face.
A devastating argument invading this previously safe space.
Look at this terribly, irreversibly shattered piece.
We allowed the ugly tension to dramatically increase,
gathering the sharp shards with our bleeding fingertips. Apologies are stumbling
awkwardly across our lips.
Oh, the shattered piece is a puzzle we must reconstruct
before this fragile relationship starts to self-destruct.
Yeah. The sanctuary walls are trembling from the sudden shout. We invited all the negativity and the paranoia out. Rebuilding trust requires a meticulous and steady hand. We have to sweep the broken remnants entirely off the land.
The dove of tranquility is blown away in a sheer panic, replacing the organic calm with something dangerously manic. I am grabbing the broom and sweeping up the mess we made, stepping very carefully across the dangerous barricade. My heart is palpitating from the unexpected sudden war. I genuinely do not want to be antagonistic anymore. Let us glue the ceramics together with some golden paste. This hostile environment is an absolutely foolish waste.
Oh, the sudden interruption cuts directly like a jagged knife, disrupting the serene equilibrium of our daily life. The mirror is severely cracked, reflecting a divided face.
A devastating argument invading this previously safe space.
Look at this terribly, irreversibly shattered piece.
We allow the ugly tension to dramatically increase,
gathering the sharp shards with our bleeding fingertips.
Apologies are stumbling awkwardly across our lips.
Oh, the shattered piece
is a puzzle we must reconstruct before this fragile relationship starts to self-destruct. we subside.
We cannot survive in the constant state of red alert.
We are only guaranteeing that somebody will get hurt.
Then the fracture heal a sudden awful divide. Let the gentle forgiveness be our ultimate guide.
Broken, sweep it up, fractured, make amends.
Oh,
Look at these terribly, irreversibly shattered pieces.
we allow the ugly tension
To dramatically increase. Gathering the sharps with our bleeding fingertips.
apologies are stumbling
Awkwardly across our lips. Oh, the shattered piece is a puzzle we must reconstruct before this fragile relationship starts to self-destruct. Pieces fall,
Pick them up,
glue the hand
do the cut,
breathe it out.
calm it down.
Silence returns to the town.
Concrete pavements tremble from the sound beneath. Breaking through the silence, rattling the teeth. I can feel a tempo ancient as the dirt, vibrating right through me, healing up the hurt.
The heavy percussion knocking on the city walls, answering the desperate whenever justice calls.
Fathers of our fathers laid this foundation, sending out a frequency to every nation. Listen to the heartbeat pumping in the chest, putting all the Babylon confusion to rest. We don't need permission to express the soul, taking back the power, taking back control. Stomp your feet down on the solid clay, let the heavy bass line drive the fear away.
television, severe the tangled cord, escaping the madness of the digital hoarding board.
Babylon creates the static to confuse the youth, hiding the simplicity of the fundamental truth. Newspapers printing panic, selling constant fear, making the optimistic perspective disappear.
I close my eyelids shut to block the frantic noise, regaining my sanity, reclaiming my humble pose.
Tune out the frantic chatter, silence the roaring crowd. The modern machinery is operating much too loud, retreating inward to an isolated, quiet sphere, where the panic shouting is impossible to hear. Searching for a peaceful mind, a shelter from the storm, where the solitary thoughts are comfortable and warm, eradicating chaos from the overloaded head, finding a profound serenity inside the bed. Yeah, the peaceful mind ignores the buzzing of the fly, watching the frantic, crazy universe pass by.
Meditating quietly beneath the banyan shade, watching the complicated, stressful illusions fade, breathing oxygen deeply into the expanded lungs, ignoring the gossiping of 1,000 poisonous tongues.
Equilibrium returns to the unbalanced scale, a totally successful expedition on the trail.
Sorting through the clutter of my own anxiety, fasting from the pressures of a demanding society, focusing on singular, uninterrupted thoughts, untangling the complicated psychological knots.
The interior landscape is looking remarkably serene, a flawlessly composed, meticulously painted scene. Tune out the frantic chatter, silence the roaring crowd. The modern machinery is operating much too loud, retreating inward to an isolated, quiet sphere, where the panic shouting is impossible to hear. Searching for a peaceful mind, a shelter from the storm, where the solitary thoughts are comfortable and warm, eradicating chaos from the overloaded head, finding a profound serenity inside the bed. Yeah, the peaceful mind ignores the buzzing of the fly, watching the frantic, crazy universe pass by.
Jazzy electric with hydrogen stare, refusing to let the paranoia enter there.
cultivating a garden of tranquility and grace, maintaining a slow, deliberately chosen pace.
Shut down the screen, keep thoughts serene, exhale the stress, accept the blame. Searching for a peaceful mind, a shelter from the storm, where the solitary thoughts are comfortable and warm. Eradicating chaos from the overloaded head, finding a profound serenity inside the bed. Yeah, the peaceful mind ignores the buzzing of the fly, watching the frantic, crazy universe pass by.
Quiet now, shh, be still, resting on the silent hill.
Peaceful mind, clear and free,
Just staring at the empty tree. The electric piano plays a final, lingering minor chord that slowly fades into absolute silence.
Sweat is dripping down my forehead, stinging in my eyes. Looking at the yellow hazy filter in the skies. The asphalt is melting underneath my canvas shoes. I'm paying every penalty, I'm paying all my dues. The thermostat is climbing past 100 degrees. I am begging for a solitary, cooling summer breeze.
midday glare is punishing the sinners and the saints, exposing every hypocrite beneath their peeling paint. The crops are dying slowly in the middle of the field, a terrifying famine that the prophecy revealed. Oppressors sitting comfortably in air-conditioned halls, while the fiery judgment of the heavens slowly falls.
Squinting through the brightness, blinding and severe, the absolute reality is terrifyingly clear. There is no umbrella that can block this ultraviolet ray. We have to face the consequence of this relentless day. Underneath the beating of this bitter sun,
There's absolutely nowhere left to hide or run.
scorching up the promises they wrote upon the sand.
A devastating heat wave swallowing the land.
Oh, the bitter sun is burning up the lights, revealing all the tragedy before our thirsty eyes.
The riverbed is cracking, turning into dusty clay. The children are too lethargic to even go and play. We pray unto the heavens for a single drop of rain, but only dry and suffocating winds blow through the plain. The furnace of affliction purifies the righteous soul, enduring through the climate takes a heavy, heavy toll.
My lips are chapped and bleeding, blistered by the noon. I'm hallucinating water, hoping evening catches soon. Mirages on the highway playing tricks upon my brain. I think I'm going crazy, I am going quite insane. The sun is like an interrogator, shining up a lamp, forcing a confession in the sweltering humid camp. Oh, squinting through the brightness, blinding and severe, the absolute reality is terrifyingly clear. There is no umbrella that can block this ultraviolet ray. We have to face the consequence of this relentless for the root cause of this aggressive extremity. I refuse to throw a punch or hurl a devastating insult, because retaliation only yields a terribly tragic result. I see the frightened, wounded child hiding behind your sneer. I am going to dismantle your hostility by removing your fear.
The hardest battle is not fought with a sword or a gun, but choosing to love the oppressor underneath the blazing sun. Jah commands us to break the endless cycle of the violence and shatter the uncomfortable prejudice, awkward silence. I am extending an olive branch across the barbed wire fence, choosing profound understanding over typical defense.
It takes a massive amount of courage to truly forgive, but it is the only sustainable way for humanity to live.
We are dropping our shields and opening our vulnerable arms,
neutralizing the threats and silencing the loud alarms. We are fighting the darkness with a radical empathy, a militant compassion that will finally set us free,
shocking the entire system
with an aggressive kind of grace,
humanizing every single enemy
in this divided space.
Oh, the radical empathy.
Is a psychological revolution,
Oh, the absolute greatest.
most effective, peaceful solution.
The tyrant is simply projecting their own internal pain, attempting to control the masses for a superficial gain. We disarm their massive armies with a remarkably warm smile, walking together with our rivals for an extra difficult mile.
When you understand the trauma that created the monster's roar, you realize they do not want to participate in this war.
I am bandaging the wounds of the people who hurt me the most. I'm serving a magnificent banquet as a generous host. My kindness is a weapon that absolutely cannot be blocked. Even the cynical politicians completely, utterly shocked.
I'm infiltrating the headquarters with a barrage of pure love, replacing the predatory hawk with a gentle, beautiful dove. It takes a massive amount of courage to truly forgive, but it is the only sustainable way for humanity to live.
We are dropping our shields and opening our vulnerable arms,
Neutralizing the threat and silencing the loud alarms. We are fighting the darkness with a radical empathy,
a militant
a militant compassion that will finally set us free,
shocking the entire system,
with an aggressive kind of grace,
humanizing every single enemy.
in this divided space.
Oh, the radical empathy.
Is a psychological revolution,
The
the absolute greatest, most effective, peaceful solution.
eradicate the hatred,
Burn the toxic prejudice down.
where your absolute forgiveness.
It's like a spectacular crime.
It is easy to be cruel.
It is incredibly hard to be kind.
We are attempting to elevate.
The collective human mind.
Love your adversary.
Heal the deeply divided rift. Give the world this unprecedented, magnificent gift.
Compassion.
Fierce love, understand, brace the gap. We are fighting the darkness with a radical empathy,
A militant compassion.
a militant compassion that will finally set us free.
see the genuine heart in you.
No more enemies,
No more hate. Love will open up the gate. I am staring directly into the eyes of my bitterest enemy,
searching for the root cause of this aggressive extremity.
I refuse to throw a punch or hurl a devastating insult, because retaliation only yields a terribly
Tragic result. I see the frightened, wounded child hiding behind your sneer. I am going to dismantle your hostility by removing your fear.
The hardest battle is not fought with a sword or a gun, but choosing to love the oppressor underneath the blazing sun. Jah commands us to break the endless cycle of the violence and shatter the uncomfortable, prejudiced, awkward silence. I am extending an olive branch across the
Barbed wire fence,
choosing
profound understanding over typical defense.
It takes a massive amount of courage to truly forgive,
but it is the only sustainable way for humanity to live.
we are dropping our shields and opening our vulnerable arms,
Neutralizing the threat and silencing the loud alarms. We are fighting the darkness with the radical empathy, a militant compassion that will finally set us free.
shocking the entire system with an aggressive kind of grace.
Humanizing every single enemy in this divided space.
Oh, the radical empathy,
Is a psychological revolution,
the absolute greatest.
most effective, peaceful solution.
The tyrant is simply projecting their own internal pain, attempting to control the masses for a superficial gain. We disarm their massive armies with a remarkably warm smile,
Walking together with our rivals
for an extra.
difficult mile.
When you understand the trauma that created the monsters raw,
You realize they do not want to participate in this war. I am bandaging the wounds of the people who hurt me the most. I am serving a magnificent banquet as a generous host. My kindness is a weapon that absolutely cannot be blocked, leaving the cynical politicians completely, utterly shocked.
I am infiltrating the headquarters with a barrage of pure love,
Replacing the predatory hawk with a gentle, beautiful dove.
It takes a massive amount of courage to truly forgive,
But it is the only sustainable way for humanity to live.
we are dropping our shields and opening our vulnerable arms,
Neutralizing the threat and silencing the loud alarms. We are fighting the darkness with a radical empathy,
uh,
a militant compassion that will unforgiving gravel. This is an incredibly difficult, strenuous road to travel. A metric ton of responsibility rests upon my tired neck, leaving my nervous system as an absolute total wreck. The gravitational pull is aggressively dragging me down. I am carrying the aggregate sorrow of this entire town.
The pendulum swings with an immense, terrifying mass, smashing violently through the fragile ceiling glass. Chat dictates the tempo of this grueling uphill trudge, wading knee deep through the societal toxic sludge. The cadence of existence is a formidable, brutal force, keeping the weary traveler rigidly upon the course. The momentum is sluggish but absolutely unstoppable,
making the towering mountains seem fully droppable.
Embrace the immense inertia, lean into the dense weight,
marching courageously toward our unavoidable fate.
We are stepping perfectly
to this heavy rhythm, trapped inside a complex societal logarithm.
The tempo is a boulder crushing the brittle bone, a deeply grounded, overwhelmingly low tone.
Yeah, the heavy rhythm dictates the sluggish pace,
a test of endurance
for the entire human race.
The sheer density of survival compresses the lung, leaving the sweetest victory songs completely unsung. We shoulder the massive burden like a stubborn ox, breaking out of the conventional restrictive box.
The gravitational field multiply by a factor of 10, testing the absolute limits of mortal women and men.
I feel the atmospheric pressure bearing upon my skull.
Every single daily chore is remarkably painfully dull,
but my muscles are thickening, adapting to the strain.
I am harvesting fortitude from the relentless rain.
The sludgy tempo forces me to calculate
every stride. There is absolutely no fast lane where I can quickly hide.
The momentum is sluggish but absolutely unstoppable,
making the towering mountains seem fully droppable.
Embrace the immense inertia, lean into the dense weight,
marching courageously toward our unavoidable fate. We are stepping perfectly to this heavy rhythm, trapped inside a complex societal logarithm.
The tempo is a boulder crushing the brittle bone,
a deeply grounded, overwhelmingly low tone. Yeah, the heavy rhythm dictates the sluggish pace, a test of endurance for the entire human race.
Resistance, lift the monolithic stone.
You possess incredible strength you have never shown.
The trudging cadence builds an unbreakable core,
preparing your body for the impending brutal war. Do not let the density flatten your determined spine.
We will ultimately conquer
this excruciating incline.
Trudge, lift the weight, push through dense.
Societal logarithm.
The tempo is a boulder crushing the brittle bone,
a deeply grounded, overwhelmingly low tone. Yeah, the heavy rhythm dictates the sluggish pace, a test of endurance for the entire human race.
Slow march,
heavy feet, conquering the grueling street. The weight of worlds on the back, staying strictly on the track. crowded house, quiet as a phantom, sneaking like a frightened mouse.
Cables wrapping around my ankles in the basement gloom. Every single memory is blooming in this claustrophobic room. I try to pull away, but snap the fragile fibers in my mind, leaving every trace of ordinary sanity behind. Digging through the topsoil, reaching for the underground, where the voices of the ancestors can safely resound. Yeah. Generations buried deep beneath the cobblestone, flesh decays away, but leaves the story in the bone. Jah planted us firmly inside this labyrinth of dirt, to ground us deeply when the wicked surface brings us hurt. Oh, twisting and turning, we navigate the maze, lost inside the thicket for 100 million days. Knotted up together, impossible to part, an underground connection flowing right into the heart. Oh, we are caught inside these tangled roots, bearing the weight of such heavy, bitter fruits. We try to walk away, but we are anchored in the mud. The earth is drinking up the sorrow in our blood. Yeah, these tangled roots are holding us in place. A complicated history we finally embrace. The hurricane is blowing violently above the canopy, but down below the surface is our secret sanctuary. Tribes are joining hands across the subterranean expanse, engaging in a silent, slow, and ancient spiritual dance. No tractor and no bulldozer can sever what we grew, a network of survival carrying us safely through. My fingernails are broken, scratching at the wooden floor. I am not that isolated teenager I was before, realizing that this web of vines is actually my shield, a fortress of flora in a devastated battlefield. I thought I was a captive, but I'm basically a queen, thriving in a messy garden that remains unseen. Twisting and turning,